Yo, I know what you're here for. Let's get to that sports talk, baby. Man, we're going to go through a lot today, man. We're going to go through the beginning of the game. We're going to go through the halftime show, rate the Kendrick Lamar experience. What did I think? I'm rated 1 through 10. I'm going to give you my explanation, what my thoughts on it. Then we're going to go at the end of the game and the Eagles being Super Bowl champs. And we're going to go on both sides as a fan. As a fan watching it, as a Washington Commanders fan, we're going to get it on two sides. And the first side is right after the game on how I felt. And Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. They got a good team. They got a bunch of superstars over there. And I'm not trying to glaze them at all, but it just is what it is. And you see what the title is about. You see what the video is about, and how can the Commanders improve to be better than a team like this. And we're going to dive into it. We're going to talk about on all aspects on what this means as a Commanders fan watching this. And first off, I just can't see this team winning. I don't want to see the Eagles being Super Bowl champs. I don't care. I hate them now. I hate Eagles fans because their fan base, they don't deserve it. And they don't deserve it. These guys don't deserve it. They had voodoo out there. What fan base do you know has voodoo out there? They're bringing voodoo dolls and they're poking them. They brought a voodoo Mahomes and they're poking it with a needle. What are we doing here? But Jalen Hurts, he's a good. You gotta. He did something that Josh Allen and Lamar hadn't did, and that's beat Mahomes in the big game. Beat Mahomes in the big game. That's what both of these guys haven't did. And from Doug to Jalen to Mahomes, who won Super Bowls, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fit for him. The black quarterback does it again, wins the Super Bowl. Everybody has doubted Jalen Hurts, and I've damn for sure have doubted him. But he has a super team around him. His O-line is historically great. The best duos. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on that offensive side. And that's what we, as a Commanders fans, we have to look into. Sorry.
God's blessed us very much.
We have to look into upgrading, bro. We got to upgrade our offensive line. We got to upgrade our D line. We got to start to find a Saquon stopper. And if that's Myles Garrett, then so be it. Let it be Myles Garrett. But am I surprised? No, they have a really good team. Was I surprised that Mahomes got beat like this 40-20 fucking 2? That's how much you got beat by 40 to fucking 22. And it was so bad at one point it was 37-6. These guys got destroyed in the first half, then put up a goose egg. It was 0. The Eagles dropped bird shit all over the Chiefs. Destroyed them. The only thing I was looking forward to was Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance and destroying Drake. That's all I had to my name as a Commanders fan because I hate the Eagles. And on the other side, you can look at it like this. You look at it like the Eagles, they just won the Super Bowl. Think about it. You just lost to a Super Bowl team. Does this make you feel better? No. This is a team in my division that I do hate, and I do not want to see them win. I do respect Jalen Hurts. I respect the player. I just don't respect the fan base. They're terrible. They're horrible. They destroy their city. They're tossing hats. They're doing everything they can to get on somebody's nerves, bro. At the end of the game, shake hands. Yeah, trash talk is trash talk. It's football. But when you got to get to destroying people's property, taking people's hats and shit, no, I'm not with it. Oh, man. And, yeah, it hurt me. Like I said, yesterday I would have reacted to it. I would have talked about the Super Bowl yesterday. But my wife, you know what I'm saying? She had a birthday. Shout out to Kalia in the chat. Shout out my wife in the chat. It's her birthday. She turned 23. I turned 23 on the 16th. Y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe out there. We do videos like this all the time. We get to talk about Deebo Samuel soon. And where would Deebo go? Do we add Deebo to Terry? We'll talk about that tomorrow when I talk about Deebo. But right now, as a Commanders fan, I'm not happy that the Eagles won. I am happy for Saquon. He had to get the fuck up out of there. Saquon had to get the fuck up out of the Giants. They're a bad team, bad organization. We don't know what they're finna do. They just got rid of Daniel Jones. It looks like they have no direction. They're at the third pick, and they might not get a quarterback, a substantial quarterback like Shador or Cam Ward. So we don't know what the Giants were doing. And what if Saquon did this on the Giants like he did on the Eagles? No. The offensive line is historically great, and Saquon knows. And he was bottled up last game. The Chiefs defense, I don't blame it. I don't blame the Chiefs defense. There's no way I can, and we're gonna get into this in just a little bit. I mean, Drake then took a serious L with this one. The stars definitely popped out in this one. The fucking Trump was there. Like anybody gives a fuck. You know, all the stars are gonna be there. But the surprising thing was this defense, man. This defense, they came out and showed up, bro. The defense only got pressure with 4 players. Like, I've seen it where the Eagles didn't do 0 blitzes. They had 0 blitzes, and they were rushing 4, and they got like 5, 6 sacks, something crazy like that. Mahomes tried to bounce back in the second half, but most of his points were garbage time. I'm sorry, they got destroyed. And what it makes me mad, bro, is that when you're a team that just played a team and we got whooped by them because we did 55, they dropped 55 on us to like 22 or some shit, or it is what it is. But when you're a team that sees that you're 1 game away and the Chiefs were this free, they were this free, that damages a football man's soul, man. Because the Chiefs were free this year. That's an easy Super Bowl. The Eagles are great. Yes, they're great, but damn, this good to where it's 37-6, damn near at halftime. And shout out Brandon Graham. He said win or loss, he's retiring after this game, and he got his ring, and now Brandon Graham will be probably most likely retiring after this game. Over 126 million viewers projected average audience for the Super Bowl. So Kendrick Lamar, his shit peaked out at halftime. Crazy work. 135.7 million viewers, peak audience projected from 8 to 8:15 in the second quarter. Record high streaming viewership via TOB and NFL digital properties with 14.5 million. Tubi alone delivered 13.6 million. Tubi upgrade. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Tubi, they said Tubi airing the Super Bowl. I'm like, Tubi. But Tubi underrated. I ain't gonna cap. Tubi, y'all niggas be watching Tubi. Tubi is underrated, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They got all the black movies on that joint. Patrick Mahomes.
Chiefs have had an incredible season.
What does this do to Patrick Mahomes' legacy? He ain't the GOAT. That's it for him. Patrick Mahomes better not be in a conversation ever again as being. Maybe we can have this conversation down the line, but to me, Patrick Mahomes is ass. Ain't no way you put up. You threw a pick 6 to Cooper DeJean. Then you threw a pick straight to Bond's hands right there. I mean, when it got down to like 17-0, then when it got to that second pick, I'm looking at fucking Patrick Mahomes. He looked like some shit out there. Ben Simmons, like, I mean, what the fuck are we seeing? This is a Super Bowl championship game, and Patrick Mahomes, he put up nothing. He put a flat out goose egg spaghetti-o up there. I mean, after all that shit you was talking in the parade, you got to be kidding me. And I asked this question in some of my trivia in the shorts, like, and if y'all can go watch some of those clips in the shorts or in my long form videos, because I went to the NFC Championship game and did some trivia, and I asked the guy, I said, what was the greatest Super Bowl ever? This will go down as might be the worst. And the guy said one guy said the last year Super Bowl, one guy said Super Bowl when Nick Foles won. And I know this is probably the greatest Super Bowl for Eagles fans to whoop the Chiefs like this. And the Chiefs got a bunch of old guys in contracts. You know, they brought in Kareem Hunt. But I don't want to hear none of those excuses. I don't want to hear that your O-line was bad. We're not going with that this year. Patrick Mahomes, you just look like shit. You couldn't dodge shit. You didn't throw shit. You wasn't letting shit go out your hands. When pressure is on you, it's pretty bad for Patrick Mahomes. There's no comeback in him. Now, if kind of like when it got to the second half and when D-Hop dropped the football, all was over with. All was over with. That was it. I knew that was it. And D-Hop had some plays in the second half. He had some plays in the second half. And shout out Xavier Worthy. Because he did come the ball out. The guy, I think, scored 2 TDs. Whoa. I like what I'm saying a little bit on here. Twitter tweaking right now. Twitter, you unfiltered on Twitter. They be having anything on Twitter. But Jalen Hurts, they got to ban that play. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. That Frankie Louvu did the right thing. Frankie Louvu should have dived, elbow, kick, Rey Mysterio, Jalen Hurts. If you just go on set, go on the first set, go on the first hike. I don't care. I'm jumping over the line. I'm trying to time it up. I don't give a fuck. Like that play should be banned. That play, I think it was in the second quarter after that tush push, they was checking on Chris Jones and he was going like this, like somebody that snapped his goddamn neck off the tush push. Ain't no way, bro. You seen his squat videos. You seen his squat videos. That man squatting 400-500. And you thinking we gonna have 2 more tight ends push him from the back while he squats 400 on the top of an offensive line that's historically great? We're going to be able to stop that play? Fuck no. We got to take this play away. We got to take that play away, and I don't give a fuck. Because that shit's bailout. It's like a guaranteed fucking play. So, I know. This is what we're waiting for. They got their ass whooped in the first half. Not really much to talk about in the first half with the Eagles. You whoop their ass. You got a bunch of sacks. You got a bunch of all that going on. But let's get into the spicy part. Let's get into this part we all been waiting for. Drake's RIP. His RIP. It's over for Drake. Let me pull it up. First off, we got, and I don't know what happened to PlayStation in the last 2 days. I don't know if y'all had PlayStation and y'all servers were off and the shit was glitching, but that was some shit.
Salutations! It's your uncle.
Samuel L. Jackson is the GOAT. Put it like that. It's the GOAT of television. Him and Denzel. And R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, great actor. The Rock, great act. When you got the thing about Kendrick, he's a storyteller. The guy's a storyteller. And he told a story in his halftime show to politically for black people and I seen somebody was like a rioter or something for Palestine jumping up on the car and they was trying to tackle him and whatnot, but then he did not like us and it was over with. Yes, to start off, I couldn't really hear him. I know some people out there like, but look, you got Samuel L. Jackson, that's already an A+. I'm giving it an A+ to start off.
Sam. And this is the great American game.
So look, when he started mumbling like that, but this is the Great American Games and something, and Samuel L. Jackson, he's dressed up like Uncle Sam or whatnot. It's something to it, a deeper meaning to why Samuel L. Jackson dressed up like Uncle Sam. You know what I'm saying? He always got these notes. Then the bro has both of his exes out there, Serena Williams and SZA. Like, I didn't know this nigga Drake was dating SZA, but I did hear something about Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? What would you rank this? And I want to hear some of y'all in the chat. What would you rank this? I put your comment up there. We respond to any comments, any questions, or what you think about the Super Bowl, or what you think about the halftime show, or what do you even think about anything? Put your questions in the comment section. I'm with it. I'm ready to go. I'm turned up right now. We talking sports, and that's all you really want to. That's all you really want to do. You want to listen. You want to hear some sports. You want to hear some commentary. You want to hear some disrespect, some slander. It's all here on the chat. I'm gonna lace them up, and y'all hit that subscribe button for y'all boys. Kendrick definitely popped out and showed. I ain't gonna lie. When the bro had the camera on him, he said, "Say Drake." Bro said, "Say Drake. I hear you like I'm young." It was over, bro. He even said his name in there. They were talking about some whispers of him not doing the song, but we even seen his name in there. He even said his name. Now, I know they got more clips than this on Twitter. Like, come on now.
We come all the way from Compton, California to a party.
And I want to, you know what I'm saying, had it sound. And bring Mustard out. Mustard the GOAT. Producer. He had to bring him out after he disrespected Drake for real. He had to bring him out. But overall, I like the halftime show, bro.
I'm going to get it on the floor. You really about to do it? 40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
This is bigger than the music.
Really about to do it? Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
And the A chain, I didn't even know it stands for A minor. It stands for the A and A minor. And that's why he got that chain and brung it there. Like, so it was disrespect from visually to Drake to playing a game with this nigga to saying his name pointing at the screen. It was all disrespect on the highest level. And I think Drake, like Stephen A., I don't know if y'all seen the video, Stephen A. say he might not even be in the country. Bro wasn't even in the country. The nigga was in Australia on tour. He had better made that tour. He better have made that tour during the Super Bowl because Drake got destroyed. It was over for Big Bro.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck. Mustard on a beat, bro, deep boat, any rap, he a freak though, man down, call like Ember Lambs, tell him breathe. Now them boys to the cross, they walk around like tees. What's up with these Draconio, trying to see Compton. In the street in Haiti, bump them all in they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. Finna crash on his body, I'm John Stockton. What? Beat your and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the skull. Walking down the whole time, I know he got some hoe. Paul, that's the bully the fro. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb the only one to get your hand-me-downs. Party at the party playing with his nose down. Waka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified. Wop, 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 wop. I'm on him tough. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. It's over for Drake. Shout out to the Super Bowl halftime performance. I didn't think it was bad. I loved it. I thought it was an A+. He brought Serena Williams out. And I'm pretty sure they got it in here right here.
No, they not
like bro, he brought his ex out. His ex was up there creep walking. SZA was the feature. I mean, once you got Samuel Jackson doing the storyline for you, then you got Serena in that motherfucker crip walking, and you got two of his exes there, and you point to him and say, "Say Drake, it's over."
No,
they not like us.
What?
They not like us.
No,
they not like us.
No,
they not.
And she was killing that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, it's two sides to it. Was the halftime show good? Was it bad? And didn't like it? Who knows? Back to football though. Second half of the game, kind of knew it was over. All he had to do was run with Saquon, and it was over. That's all you had to do. Run with Saquon, chew the clock out, and it was over. afterwards, it feels like we're right there too, though. Like, feels like as a Commanders fan, we're right there. Like that, this is the team we're gonna, because all these guys have contracts back next year. All these guys, we're gonna have to go against these guys again, and they're gonna be in our way. And guys that we have to add to our team, it has to be guys like Myles Garrett. It has to be guys like maybe a T. Higgins. I see Debo. He's available. It's a long list. Stephon Diggs, he's out there. I don't want Stephon Diggs. I don't want him at all. But I see Joey Bosa. He's up for trades. You know what I'm saying? So what can we improve? What can the Commanders improve to be better than these guys? And it has to start with D-line. We have to figure out how to stop this run. Yes, defensive backs have been bad for us. But we can figure that out. We can get a defensive back, but we have to bulk up this defensive line. We have to keep protecting Jaden Daniels so he doesn't have to be off the mark all the time, which I love him doing. I love Jaden Daniels moving off the mark. And I like Jaden Daniels moving off the mark. I like him running around, you know what I'm saying, be more dual threat, having his eyes up but still on the move. And he can make a decision on if he wants to run or he wants to just tee off and throw it down the field. But when I've seen JD stand in the pocket with a good pocket and he throws it, it's wide open. He lasers it almost every time. So we can protect this guy and we can bulk up some key pieces in our guards. You know what I'm saying? Cosme, he's out with an ACL. We got some banged up guys that don't know if they'll be 100% next year. So I hope we can get an offensive line for our guy JD. It starts with protecting the quarterback, and that's what they did with Jalen Hurts. That's what they did in the Super Bowl. They had big guys on his offensive line for him to be protected, and I think we can build. We have the top three in cap space. We have it to build up. And I can't watch these guys celebrate anymore. I just can't. It should have been us. That's how I feel. It should have been us. That's how I feel after the game, that it should have been us. But I can't do nothing about that now. How can we get better? This is how can we get better? It hurts to watch these motherfuckers celebrate. It hurts. Because we were almost there. Rebuild year, rookie season, NFC championship, and these are the guys that are standing in front of us. I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Okay, y'all want to battle? Y'all want to see what's up? We got y'all at y'all first year, which I don't think we did turn over the ball 5 times, but I think if we don't turn over the ball as much, bro.
Sometimes you have to accept it. You have to.
But Jalen Hurts, he deserves it, bro. He didn't got a lot of slander on how he played. Can he pass? Can he run? Do you have to rely on the run? Do you have to rely on his team? He can't pass. AJ Brown the first half, I don't know why he was crying, and they was up 17-0. But then he gets the ball, scores a touchdown. They go up like 24-0. And that's when I was like, bro, it's definitely over. But Jalen Hurts did his thing. He passed in the air, and I seen Jahan Dotson almost catch a pass and score a touchdown. So I'm looking like, damn. I mean, what the hell? But overall, it was a good game for the Eagles and a horrible game for the trash ass.
How does that feel?
Those guys were terrible. The Chiefs, I just can't believe how bad these guys were. Breezy VR. I feel like you've been in the chat before, Breezy VR. Appreciate you for joining the chat. They need to improve our defense. We let Saquon run right past. Yes, bro, we did. They let Saquon. Saquon did a number on us. I ain't gonna lie. We got to get a Myles Garrett. We got to get a Bosa. We got to get off of one of these D tackles. I know some of y'all like Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, but some of these guys contracts are up, and we got to end up moving him for some key picks in the future. because Jonathan Allen has no guaranteed money left. I don't know if you sign him to a cheap extension and get rid of Payne or get rid of Jonathan Allen because he's older and keep Payne. And I don't know what you do, but you got to get rid of one of these guys and you got to add to the defensive line. And I want to be in on the other side of Dante Fowler. Dante Fowler had a great year with us. I think we get him back and keep him on the team for a little while because what Dan Quinn did with Dante Fowler, just imagine what he would do with a Myles Garrett. Saquon was bottled up in this game. Whatever the Chiefs did on defense is what we need to be doing on defense. Get some defensive backs. A.J. Brown, he's catching too much shit. He's cooking us too many fucking times. We've been getting cooked by A.J. Brown for the last 2 years. Lattimore, you were supposed to be that guy, but it seems like you're not right now. And I'm looking for a good offseason out of Lattimore to bring him back. I just hope we get a great, maybe rejuvenated corner in Marshawn Lattimore, bring in another young guy or free agency to try to stop a guy in A.J. Brown because he's cooking everybody, bro. And it's too many times because I've seen it in the NFC Championship where I think it was like 4th down or 3rd down, and A.J. Brown just tossed it up. I mean, Jalen Hurts just tossed it up the left side, and Lattimore getting fucking cooked. We need to stop. It's either that or he's getting PI, bro. I don't know, bro. But it starts with the defensive line. I think we go O-line and for damn sure get a receiver on the other side of Terry McLaurin to go with this team. Because Jaden Daniels will give us a chance. And Jaden Daniels didn't play. We got beat. We got 55 hung on us. Yes, belt to ass. We got belt to ass. It is no butts around it. But you get another guy on the other side of Terry. You get the same thing these niggas got. Our running game is already great. We're right there, bro. Jaden Daniels didn't end that game for us, bro. He didn't. He played a good game in the NFC Championship. If Eckler does not fumble the ball in the second half, it's a different game. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck. I promise you it would have been a different game if Eckler. We was in the red zone. We was right there in the red zone. If we're going to go down there and score, it's a different game. It's a different game. Jaden Daniels is MVP 2025. Hey, look, some people I've seen that in some of the comments in my shorts, bro. I can get the argument. Guy took a 4-13 team, rookie season, greatest rookie season ever, and he got it, and he won the offensive rookie of the year. And we won 14 games through the whole season, 12-5 in the regular season, 2 wins in the playoffs. We were only, as a Washington fan, and what I've been going through since I've been a Commanders fan, is we just need to win one. I don't give a fuck. I just wanted the Buccaneers game. That's all I wanted. Just give me the Buccaneers game. And shout out Adrian Virgil in the chat. I appreciate you for joining. Hit that like, hit that comment, subscribe. I don't know if I said your name, but shout out to you. Hit me comments in the comment section. Any of y'all out there in the comment section or want to put something in the comment section, I'm replying to everything. Let's go. You expect players to act like that after a game like this. We're close, though, yo. We close. We lost to the champions. Yes, it's not the champions you want them to be, but we lost to the champions of the NFL. Think about it like this. Just like LeBron. It took a super team to beat JD. Just think about it. It just took a super team to beat Jaden Daniels. You telling me that's how we starting off, nigga? We going to the bowl. Fuck it. Tell me that, bro. It took a super team. It took the Golden State Warriors to beat Jaden Daniels in the NFC Championship. Now just imagine we get some weapons and we use this cap station.
Look at Mekhi.
We going to work.
People thought he was
we going to work. Well, how did y'all feel about the Super Bowl game? Travis Kelce, I heard rumors he was supposed to be proposing to Taylor Swift after the game if they would have won. I don't know if that's happening anymore. Battery exhausted. Sorry, y'all. I'll be popping up.
Damn. Yo. God damn. My bad, gangy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes live stream audio things happen. You feel me? Sometimes this digital shit, sometimes that shit gets bad. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't control it. But hey, like I was saying, who do y'all think we should improve? Do y'all like us seeing adding a Debo on the other side of Terry? What are the things that we have to get better at to beat these guys? Because I think this. I think we need to win the division. Let us get a home game against the Philadelphia Eagles like they did against us in the NFC Championship. I think that's what it comes down to. Winning the division. I'm telling you, if Jaden Daniels was in hometown and had that crowd around him, bro, like Jalen Hurts and them just did in the NFC Championship to get to the Super Bowl, I'm telling you, things might have went differently. Things might have went differently for in that game. 145 points, most points scored in a single postseason, 145 in NFL history, and Jalen Hurts is on the other side of that. Ah, it hurts to see. It definitely hurts to see, but it gives us the blueprint on improvement, and I'm hoping that we get a a guy. Because think about what Cliff Kingsbury could do with a Debo Samuel. Just think about what he could do. Just think about what Dan Quinn could do with a Myles Garrett. Think about what we could do with a T. Higgins. I'm telling you this. The coaches we have will get the best out of the best players, and that's what we haven't did. We haven't had a coach to get his best out of his best players, and we have that in Dan Quinn. The way Bobby was playing, the way Zach Ertz was playing, the way some of these rookies started to come along, our defense was looked like they would be awful the first, I would say, 3-4 games in the season, and then we just kept improving. Like our guys kept improving. So if we get a guy that's already improved at its best, and we're enhancing that with our coaches we got that we brung back that are not going anywhere, we'll be somewhere. So we'll be somewhere special, y'all. I promise y'all, we'll be somewhere special. Shout out Kobe Bryant. You know he was an Eagles fan. Last time he was like, it wasn't our I think it was back in one of the last Super Bowls. It's not the job to just get there, it's the job to win that joint. But shout out to Kobe. You know he was an Eagles fan. And I hate to see Eagles fans just be happy. Like, does it not in y'all heart? Does it not just itch you? Doesn't is there not like an itching feeling like seeing these guys win? I hate these guys. I don't like the Eagles. The Eagles are terrible. I don't give a fuck what they just did. Just know when we use our cap space, we gonna fuck niggas up. We're gonna fuck niggas up for sure. Adrian, should we keep De'Ami Brown? I felt like he stepped up towards the end of the season and playoffs, especially kind of like Gabriel Davis on the Bills a few years ago. De'Ami Brown, bro, playoff De'Ami. That's what I call him because he definitely went off in the postseason. Yes, some people are gonna be like, okay, you've been here for a lot of years and you haven't done nothing. But think about the years he's been on this coaching staff and on his team. The team, it's on Snyder years. I don't give a fuck. Snyder years don't count. I think you save money, keep De'Ami Brown, just add a great number two. I think you keep De'Ami Brown in this roster. Yes, his contract is up. So I don't know if anybody wants to pay a guy in De'Ami Brown, and maybe we just save up. But the way he played, yo, I gotta respect his game, yo. I gotta respect his game now because he made some crazy plays. The man caught a pass to where he couldn't see in the playoffs. Yes, give me Rajon Rondo. Give me playoff Rondo. Give me playoff De'Ami. Now we got a nickname in playoff De'Ami. Let's get it. And yes, Dotson caught a pass in the Super Bowl. And I know some Washington fans were like, Man, we should have kept De'Ami Brown. We should have kept De'Ami Brown. Think about what we got from De'Ami Brown. We got a 3rd-round pick. De'Ami Brown was, I mean, not De'Ami Brown. Jahan Dotson was not. I think he was the same caliber as De'Ami Brown. I'm sorry. I just think he was. And we got some picks for him. Go ahead, have them. Yes, y'all won the Super Bowl. It worked out for De'Ami Brown. I mean, not De'Ami Brown, Jahan Dotson. I keep getting mixed up. It worked out for Jahan Dotson. He got a Super Bowl ring, and sometimes you bet on yourself and you can go do anything you can. But De'Ami Brown, you can see them bringing him back because he will be a good 3rd receiver. He definitely played that well. But the thing, you remember the tunnel screens we were doing? Like, just imagine Deebo Samuel in that spot. Like, I just feel like Deebo Samuel, he has ties back with Adam Peters, and we can bring in a Deebo Samuel to be a number 2, and then have De'Ami Brown be a number 3. Awesomeness, shout out Awesomeness back in the chat. Appreciate you, Awesomeness, heading back in the chat. Washington Commanders are going to beat the Eagles in the NFC Championship next year. I hope so. And I think we will improve to do so. If Jaden Daniels, you seen what he did. And this roster, yes, was decent, but it wasn't very great. I love my guys, but we weren't that great in our roster. Just imagine what JD does with an improved roster with still some of the guys that played great last season. Come on now. Let us get the same. Let us get a Saquon. Let us get an AJ Brown. Let us get a Carter. Let's get a Cooper DeJean, and I'll show y'all what we're gonna do. Let's match up quarterback for quarterback with the same team that Jalen Hurts got, and I promise you, we coming up on top. I don't give a fuck. You seen what we did? Yes, that Lions team was banged up, but I don't give a damn. None of their offensive players was banged up. None of their offensive players was banged up. None of them. So I'm telling you, we're gonna sky's high. Washington Commanders are going to beat the Eagles in the NFC Championship. Yeah. Next year we definitely got that awesomeness. I appreciate you for commenting and being in the chat. We will be back here tomorrow talking about the Deebo Samuel discussion. You know what I'm saying? He requested a trade. We don't know. He has ties back with Adam Peters. Do y'all want to see him or Cooper Kupp? Or to say, nah, T. Higgins or bust? Is it T. Higgins or bust? Pay a guy in T. Higgins who's been roughed up. He has had some injuries here and there. You know what I'm saying? So what do y'all think? Like what should happen here? Man. I think next year's Super Bowl would be in Levi Stadium, so it would be in California if we go 2026. I really hope I am at that game. Like, I've been to all the games from this year. I went to all the Eagles game, the NFC Championship, the one where we scored at the last second with Jamison Crowder, and we came back to beat them after having 5 turnovers. I've been in the first game where we was at Thursday Night Football and looked like we might come down the stretch and we might beat them, but we didn't beat them in Philadelphia. And I also got in touch with my guy Jenky Rondo, and you know what I'm saying, I found him at the stadium. He got in my video in that one. So if you want to get the camaraderie from the fans and some trivia in there, y'all go check out some of the long form videos from the Washington season. The Falcons one where we officially made the playoffs. The Cowboys one where Terry goes crazy down the sideline. I got everybody's reaction with that one, and going down the sideline and him scoring, but then Seibert misses the kick and breaks my heart into shattered goddamn pieces. And I appreciate y'all if y'all go check out some of them crazy videos and them crazy Eagles fans and Cowboys fans and all the crazy fans we got now. We got so much fans now, and I know some of y'all with some Redskins fans back then who washed away from the team and came back. But we accepting all fans. Let's get it. It's our time. It's coming up. It's coming up, bro. It's coming up. And I don't know what all this is, but we got we definitely we're in a spot to where we can actually be in the Super Bowl very, very soon. Like I said, JD wins offensive rookie of the year, bro. Offensive rookie of the year. Miles Garrett for the Commanders' thoughts. Guy's a big dog. The guy he's a Saquon stopper. When I hear Miles Garrett, I hear defensive player of the year, Saquon stopper. The guy will stop Saquon. You're not running the Miles Garrett side often. You're just not. And he can get to the quarterback, and he can rough up Mailata. Mailata is a big ass offensive lineman, a guy who can. We need some big DNs. We need some big DNs, and he's kind of a. I don't want to compare him because Miles Garrett is nowhere near close to no fucking Chase Young, but as in the stoutness, you know what I'm saying? As in the because Chase Young was a big ass guy, but Miles Garrett, he gonna get your ass, he gonna get to the goddamn quarterback, and he gonna be there when it matters most. And Chase Young is a free agent next year. Maybe we run it back with him or something on a cheap deal, and then get somebody on the other side with Miles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But we need to get the defensive line right. I was sad when we got rid of Montez Sweat. I was sad when we got rid of him. If we do trade for Miles Garrett, he has like I think 2 more years with like 20, 30 million left on his contract, and then we have to extend Miles Garrett. Will we be wanting to do that? I definitely think he's worth it. Uh Adam Peters gonna do what he needs to do, and he knows that, bro. What Saquon did to our team, and what Saquon did going throughout this year, and he could have had easily got the rushing record. And I would have, if I was the running back, I would have did it to fucking Giants. The Giants are fucking idiots. I hate the Giants. Hate them. Hate them. I hate them because if it's Miles Sanders back there, we beat the Eagles. If Miles Sanders is still on the Philadelphia Eagles or DeAndre Swift, but Jahmyr Gibbs, he killed us too. Jahmyr Gibbs was killing us too. Like we even having problems with Swifty niggas, like some fast twitchy guys. Like we're even having problems with that. We bottled up Bijan Robinson a little bit, but nah, he actually played really good in that game too. But we just need a guy who can stop the run. And Miles Garrett fits our motto, bro. He just does, bro. He really just does. Like Dan Quinn could do a lot well, Miles Garrett. Like, let's be real, bro. Um, but man, how did you feel about the halftime show with Kendrick? How do you how as a fan, are you okay with the Eagles winning this one and winning this championship? Because yes, we lost to them, and now it doesn't look as bad because you lost to the champions. Are you mad because like, you actually hate Philly and you don't like their fans and you don't like what they got going on? Are you hurt by it? Since I'm one game away, I'm hurt by it. I don't care. I was one game away from the Super Bowl. I loved our season. I'm not saying our season was any type of slouch of a season, and you got to be grateful. You definitely got to be grateful on who you might on what we did this season because we haven't had this in 33 fucking years. And this is another guy, Max Crosby, who is looking. They're looking for him to request a trade, and he's been a guy that's been a dominant player that's been going rebuild after rebuild year. Miles Garrett, the guy seen 0-16. He's seen the Baker Mayfield and then him come and win a playoff game, then leave. And now this year, I don't even know what the fucking record was. Deshaun Watson can't stop touching people to tearing his Achilles and tearing his ACL. And now why am I still here? That's what Miles Garrett is saying to himself. Why am I still here? And honestly, Max Crosby should be a guy next. Like, bro, why am I still here? Like, y'all still haven't got this quarterback situation right. We've been bad. How can we not get a quarterback and we're bad? You know what I'm saying? We're usually the teams, if you're bad year in and year out, find a next franchise QB, but they always find themselves and I don't know, Antonio Pierce won some games at the end and destroyed that. And honestly, if you know you're getting fired the next year, why am I trying to keep losing and get these guys a franchise QB? No, I'm gonna left you how I got it. I'm left the team how I got it. So I understand. No. Don't look right. They already got Khalil Mack. They don't need another DN that they need to waste. They wasted a DN that was great at Khalil Mack when he had it from the Raiders to
I'm back home. You trading Dallas anyway.
Michael Parsons.
That's the Super Bowl winner.
I see where Michael Parsons, they're like having inside discussions about trading Michael Parsons. Would that be a guy you would like on your team? Is a Cowboys guy. We got enough Cowboys on this fucking team, guys. But hey, look, if I keep taking your players and I'm gonna take your players and they play better for me and we go and whoop y'all ass Dallas Cowboys, I'm fine with it. Just imagine we get Michael Parsons and he's destroying. That's just like Saquon Barkley going from the Giants to the Eagles and whooping y'all ass. Yeah, let me get Micah Parsons and whoop y'all ass with y'all own player. It just makes it even more sweeter. And that's what it's looking like. That was like Deshaun Jackson. You remember we got Deshaun Jackson and Chip Kelly and all that situation. And then we got Deshaun Jackson and we started whooping their ass. That's how that shit feels. It just won't take any quarterbacks from different teams. After that Carson Wentz situation, I'm scarred for my fucking life. Don't ever give me a division quarterback. I'm good. I don't want that. I'm good. I don't want Carson. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want Jalen. If we come down the line, whoever the Giants have, I don't want you. JD5 is that guy, and we're going to ride and die for JD5. 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 JD. No, I'm playing. Let me stop it. That's kind of glaze. That's a big glaze right there. Let me calm down. Improving D-line, improving O-line, improving the team throughout. That's what we need to be locked into going forward. Our coaching staff is here. Our ownership is great. What are we going to do with the RFK Stadium? Those are conversations we're going to have on the chat here live very soon. The free agency is in like 30 days. Like, this offseason is going to be the best offseason in Washington Commanders history, and I'm calling it. Fans, we've never had an offseason like this where guys are willing to come to our team. Guys are willing to be on the Washington Commanders team that we know we're going to progress in the future. And this offseason, bro, we're going to see a lot of big name guys that are probably going to be on our team, and it's going to be special. It's going to be special. So I hope y'all keep tuning into the stream in the future. We will be back on at 5 p.m. tomorrow to talk about Deebo Samuels and his fit on the team, or where we see him going if he is added to Terry and added to Jaden Daniels and added to Cliff Kingsbury. How could Deebo Samuels fare? And he's another guy on the list that we could trade for, we could get, and we could sign. T. Higgins, Myles Garrett, we made the trade for Lattimore. I don't think Adam Peters is scared to make a trade for a guy like Myles Garrett. And I'm looking for these guys to improve on those both sides, because we need to stop the run. Myles Garrett I already showed that. My bad. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning into the chat. I thank y'all for whatever y'all do out there. Y'all keep grinding. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Keep improving every day. Keep having that stay grinding mindset. I appreciate y'all. Tune in tomorrow. Stay blessed. Hit that subscribe button for y'all boys. I thank y'all. God bless, chat. God bless.